Thank you for that great introduction. I really appreciate it.
No problem
And
whatsoever.
and I want to thank everybody for joining us today. I always get excited and pumped up to be on Traders Corner, and especially for a holiday special event. And I don't know about you guys, but I love Thanksgiving. That has to be the greatest holiday ever invented. Uh, I mean, we sit around and eat all day, great food, watch some good football games. We had family come visit from out of town, and it's just always a great time. Thanksgiving, we look forward to that holiday every year, and I hope everybody had all of our American members here today. I hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving holiday. Um, I'm glad you stuck around because I've got a trading system that I want to show you, and I'm going to make it short and sweet. It's called the AI Auto Trader. And man, is this an exciting system. It's a fully automated system that runs in NinjaTrader 8. And I'm going to highlight how it works, the results we've been getting. And then I'm going to make a very special holiday offer. So stick around. I know you're not going to want to miss this. I just want to very briefly get the CFTC out of the way. First, I just want to confirm that you could see my screen, you could hear my voice. Let me
I'll
just
give you a
make sure.
confirmation of it if it helps.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you, Ray. I appreciate it. And I see a lot of familiar faces out there. Thanks for joining me today. So the CFTC, let's get back to business. Listen, it's important to know that this is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks that are associated with trading, please consult a licensed financial advisor. There are considerable risks involved with trading. With that being said, I'm part of a team here at Right Line Trading, and our mandate is to develop trading tools and strategies that do one thing and one thing only, to help predict the future direction of price. Now, with that mandate is also defining risk, but that information of being able to somewhat predict the future direction of price is extremely valuable information. And I think one of the things that distinguish Right Line Trading from a lot of our competitors is we're really not Monday morning quarterbacks who tell you how great they did yesterday or how much money they made last week. We have 3 trading rooms, live trading rooms, that we're on the right edge of the chart each and every morning. And we're leveraging those signals that our software provides in a number of different ways. And very briefly, I want to just acknowledge my team. We have Mr. David Kushner as our professional prop trader. He trades this system successfully on 6 funded prop accounts. We have Mr. Craig Emery, who is our futures trader, he is a client of ours who had purchased dozens of trading systems that just didn't work. He found his groove once he got with Right Line Trading. He's got his own room now, and he's extremely successful. And we also have Mr. Mark Sachs. Mark Sachs is actually the founder of Right Line Trading, extremely intelligent guy. He has a master's degree. He went to an Ivy League university and is part of the Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society. And he continues to have several options alert services that he continues to run. And then we have Mr. David Wise. David Wise is an extremely gifted options trader. He leverages the signals that our software provides buying options positions. And he has consistently maintained a 90% win rate in his options live trading room. Behind the scenes, we've got a very talented staff. We have Brock Miller. He's a college student. He's getting his degree in computer science. We have Sergio Rodriguez and Charles Sider. Both have their master's degrees in computer science. Myself, I went to Syracuse, graduated from Syracuse University. That was a number of years ago, back when Ronnie Cycli and Sherman Douglas, they had Billy Owens, they had a great basketball team. And our leader, the owner of Right Line Trading, has his MBA from Cal State and is a military veteran, Mr. Mark Miller. So that's our team. And our mandate is not only to provide you with cutting edge tools that help predict the future direction of price, but we really love to build a community of traders. We firmly believe that there's power in numbers. Some of our best ideas, I can't tell you how many traders I've spoken to over the last decade that have given us ideas that we've incorporated into our trading systems. So we would also like to build a family of traders that help support one another through this trading journey. And one really nice thing about Mark Miller, being a military veteran, is those core military values have really worked their way into every department of Right Line Trading. Honesty, integrity, transparency. It's really listen. You guys get the marketing emails. It's hard to distinguish the real thing from a marketer. So I think that's what distinguishes us from a lot of our competitors. With that being said, I always like to show a personal picture. This was my family here over the recent Thanksgiving holiday. My beautiful wife, Christelle, my two daughters. I have a 4-year-old and a 10-month-old, and my brother and his fiance came to visit, and they were very kind enough to bring their dog with them, Bella. And my little one, you can see her; she couldn't take her eyes off of that dog. But let me tell you, the dog ate good because I was sure to feed that dog any scraps that I had left on my table. So the dog went away happy as well. But listen, back to the trading. The trading journey, wow, what can you say? It's full of ups and downs. It's not as easy as they told us it was going to be. You know, it's when you go on a vacation and you open the door to that hotel and it's a little disappointing sometimes. It's not exactly like the brochure had it. Well, that's kind of how the trading journey goes. Speaking to a lot of our members and myself, I can share in some of those frustrations, some of the problems that we all share as being traders. And I heard a lot of people before me mention quite a few of them. One of my biggest problems myself is, listen, I like to squeeze my winning trades. If I see my trade going in my direction, I'll bring that stop up. I don't want to give none of it back. And I'll squeeze it a little too tight. Or if a trade starts going against me, well, heck, I'll jump ship and I'll get out of the thing. And it's so frustrating to see those trades continue in the direction that I had a position going, and just leaving money on the table. It's just so frustrating. Or another common problem is we just don't have the proper tool set, or we lack a proven trading methodology. But I think that it all leads to the same frustrating place, and that's blowing out our trading accounts. And I'll tell you, I don't know a worse feeling than that. Uh, there's been times that I told you I was going to quit and I was never going to trade again. And, in a month or two later, I was back. And, something about it, that lure of making, good money, fast money, it always brings us back. And listen, it has been, I know my slide says my commitment, but I can't say it's just been my commitment. I'm part of a team that works extremely long hours, and it's been our commitment to bring this to an end. We want to create a winner's circle. We want you to be successful and make money, and all of those high hopes that you had when you first started trading, we want to bring those to fruition, and that is our goal. And that's exactly what this trading system I'm about to show you is going to do. Because when you're staring at the right edge of the chart and that opening bell rings, we have no idea which way the market is going to go. We cannot rely upon our opinions or our biases or what the talking heads say is going to happen. Normally, the opposite happens. So we have to rely on technical analysis. We have to rely on what our tool set is telling us. So we've narrowed it down to two things that we need to create trading success, consistent success. We need to have a proper tool set that not only identifies risk, but will also let us know, give us an indication of the future direction of price. And because we're only humans and we make errors in all types, I can tell you from personal experience that I make bonehead moves continuously that over the years are very expensive. They add up, those mistakes, those human errors. So ideally, we would like software that can automatically get us in and get us out at the most opportune moments. And that's going to maximize our profits, minimize our losses. So, and that's really what I'm going to share with you today. The AI Auto Trader is a trading system. It's a set of strategies. It's a diversified portfolio of strategies that trades on a number of different instruments. And once they're enabled, they will execute and manage the trades on your behalf. A lot of people always ask me, what platform does this run on? It runs on NinjaTrader 8. NinjaTrader 8. NinjaTrader 8 is now a free platform, so you don't have to pay for the platform. If you're a prop trader, most of the prop firms, as you know, support the NinjaTrader 8 platform. It's an extremely powerful futures trading platform. So the benefits that our system provides you is those mental errors that I described earlier. There's no more overthinking or hesitating, or in my case, cutting my winners short, or 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 getting out of a trade too early. All of that stuff goes by the wayside. Listen, I listened to a presentation before, and something really resonated with me that I wanted to share with you. The gentleman had said that, humans have, I think it was a dozen different personality traits, uh, a dozen different personalities. And maybe out of that dozen, there might be one or two of those traits, one or two people that have the traits, or I'm sorry, the vast majority of those dozen traits really do not lend well to being a good trader. So 90, that's going to exclude about 90% of us to being kind of genetically predisposed to being a successful trader. So I know I fall in that category. Fear gets in my way. And like I said, I cut my winners short. So my personality, nature, Mother Nature kind of works against me when I try to trade. And I think there's a lot of you that share that same issue that I have. So what the AI Auto Trader does is it eliminates emotional trading errors. It will only get into trades when every single one of the rules, and it has rock solid rules, rules set in stone that cannot be broken. There's no leniency. It's very black and white. All of the conditions of the entry must be met, or the system will not execute the trade. So what does that do? It builds consistency in our trading. We're set to an iron set rules that are ironclad. The system will trade evaluation and prop accounts like there is no tomorrow. It's a great system to supplement your income. I talk to traders that have full-time jobs, drive trucks, or nurses, doctors that see patients, whatever it might be, but they love trading and they want something to supplement their income. Well, the AI Auto Trader does just that. While you're working, you enable these strategies, and we've optimized the times that they trade, the instruments they trade on, the time frames, and this will automate a supplemental income to your current income. Or if you're retired and you're on a fixed income, this is going to add to your fixed income. I also have a lot of members that use this to trade their retirement account. The return on investment on this, I mean, has made Merrill Lynch look, ridiculous. Some of these guided investing funds that we invest our retirement funds in, the ROI just what I've seen can't compete with what I'm about to show you. So there's no more mismanaging trades. There's no more human errors. This is a system that is a real solution to those things. So really our mandate, before I get to the strategies, and I'm going to move quick. I know it's been a long day, but we don't really sell you a black box system. We want you to understand exactly what's getting you in and what's getting you out of these trades. And it's important to know that our tool set, our set of indicators that this strategy leverages, really the thesis behind it is we want to track institutional money. We want to trade in the same direction that these large hedge funds or banks are pouring millions of dollars into the markets. They're the ones that are creating the trend, not us as retail traders. So how do we do that? The way we do that is in a number of different ways, not only with moving averages that we establish market structure. We have our moving averages here. My dotted lines are the 15. My solid line is the 50. But these little triangles that you see underneath the bars, what that is, that's our market internals indicator. And that's looking for a disparity between uptick and downtick. And that disparity is created by the large institutions. So when they're driving the price of the NASDAQ up, you're going to have that triangle come on your chart saying, hey, that's one of the conditions that are part of my strategy that have been met. And once the other conditions are met, another being the background color of my chart, what that is a multi-time frame assessment of trend. A lot of people, when they trade, if they don't have that indicator on their chart, which we call our bias indicator, what they would do is they might look at a 5-minute chart to take their trades on, but then they would have another 2 or 3 charts open to the side just to see the overall trend. They might have a 60-minute chart or a 4-hour chart or a daily chart just to make sure that they weren't going to take a counter trend trade. Well, this bias indicator is kind of based on fib numbers, and it's looking at higher time frames to the one on your trading chart. We found that statistically, when we trade in the direction on a multi-time frame assessment, when the higher time frames are in alignment, the numbers prove that we have a higher win rate. So that's also one of our conditions of getting into the trade. But I don't want to overcomplicate things. We have a lot of training material, and we have masterclass modules that really go into depth on how to trade this system and what each one of the indicators are showing you. So I want to get into the actual strategies themselves. I mentioned we had a diversified portfolio. And the first strategy that I want to go over, we refer to it as our cash register. And it's that's not a coincidence that we call it the cash register. This strategy, in plain terms, has been money in the bank, and not just over the last week or two. This is a strategy that over the last several months has been consistently profitable. In collaboration with professional options trader David Wise, we developed this strategy to run on a 5-minute data series. And it really looks at some unique filters. It looks at our momentum via the Laguerre oscillator. It looks at the market internals that I just described, the VWAP, and the results have really been extraordinary. I might have just skipped one. In our Discord chat group very recently, one of our traders who was trading it made $900 on the cash register. And this month, November 1st to November 30th, the strategy made $3,003. Now, it's important to know, and you could see that equity curve, it's absolutely beautiful. It's important to know that this is trading just 2 E-mini contracts. So I took an account with $10,000 in the account and just trade this one strategy. And I'm just going to keep trading it month after month. And the first month with that $10,000 account, it's built it up to $13,000. So that's about a 33% return on investment in just 1 month. That's 1 month. Now, when this starts compounding and I can start scaling up, the return on investment is just mind-boggling. So November 1st to November 30th, trading this one fully automated strategy, no hands, $3,000 trading 2 E-mini contracts. Okay. And that's really not the only profitable strategy we have. We also have another strategy that we refer to as the haymaker. This is our knockout punch. And this one jumps into the game a little late. We let the opening bell ring and we stand aside. And about 10 o'clock, this one will jump into the ring. And man, does this thing go to town. It has a risk to reward ratio of about 2 to 1. It has very little risk, and it has a potential to really really run up the score very quickly. On my computer, my data was a little skewed, but from November 15th to November 30th, this strategy is up $2,185. Sometimes with Ninja, the data gets a little corrupted and you have to reset. So I had to reset, but I'm sure for the month of November, it's probably higher than that. But what I can show you today for sure is November 15th to the 30th. Now the NASDAQ, we run that strategy on a 30 range chart. And that was the chart that I showed in the very beginning. And I think it's important to know that part of the system that I'm showing with the indicators on the chart, we call this our discretionary trading system. This is the haymaker. And the haymaker gives you absolutely outstanding signals for entry. When it has what we call a smart indicator, we call it our signal A indicator. Those are the crosses that you see on your chart. And let me tell you, you could follow those crosses to profit. We have a lot of traders that love to trade. If you're somebody that doesn't just want to have an automated strategy and you like to pull the trigger, the special offer that we're going to make today for our holiday special is going to include this haymaker trading system where all of the chart templates will be included with your purchase. So these beautiful signals for entries, you're going to have that for our full portfolio of strategies. So that's our haymaker. Let me keep going because it gets even better. We also have our Russell, our RTY. And, I think it's important to know that, having a diversified portfolio of strategies, I heard Wiz Buckley earlier today, and Wiz is really a unique guy, and I have a lot of respect for him. But for this trading system, being diversified does make sense. We don't want to put all of our eggs in the proverbial basket. We know that large investment firms, hedge funds, what they do is they move their equity from asset class to asset class to reduce risk. Listen, this is a very news driven market, and we want to be divested in a variety of different instruments. So with that being said, this is our RTY or Russell strategy that we refer to as the cash cow. The cash cow runs on a 15 range chart on the Russell, has about a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And from November 1st to November 30th, this strategy made $2,541. Now, it started out coming out like gangbusters. It was up over $5,200. And then what happened, Thanksgiving came around, that holiday week, and it took a nosedive. But now you can see it's kind of gaining its traction, and it's headed back up again. So still, $2,541 for the month of November is really nothing to turn your nose up at. And now, last but not least, if you've seen any of my presentations before, I've always been saying, hey, we're going to be coming out with a crude oil strategy, really to add to our portfolio. And we're still working on bonds, but it is really I'm very excited to be able to show you today what we're calling our black gold strategy. Black gold, kind of like the Beverly Hillbillies, black gold, Texas tea. This crude oil is a winner. I'm going to show you a chart, and you can see the chart on this instrument. And this also trades a 15 range. It did not take a losing trade this week, okay? And I'm just going to backtrack and show you the entries that this strategy took just this week, okay? This was a trade at about 10 o'clock. You could see that, those big hedge funds started running the price of energy up, the price of crude oil, and this system got in quick, early. It uses two entries. It uses our market internals entry, and it also uses a momentum entry, which is based on our RSI line and our Laguerre oscillator. But we can go through this chart, and you can see these entry signals that this system provides you with. Now, this would have been a losing trade if you took it on a discretionary basis. However, the time of this is outside of our trading hours that this automated strategy runs. But when this automated strategy, and we do time optimize these templates to only run during specific hours. And we know from hundreds of hours of doing forward testing, the optimal times to trade the instruments. And we use that data. This is a system with the more data that we accumulate, the more data that this system accumulates, the more powerful and the better that it trades. And that's the beautiful part about this system. So you could see the entries all week on this are just absolutely dynamite. And the one that I'll show you the entries that it took today. Here's going down to the short side. Let's go to the today. This was this morning, I believe. It took these trades here. And once I got these nice entries, this one full winner here, I was up 450, and I disabled the strategy. And I'm very keen on capital preservation. If my profit goal is 400 or 500 a day, if I reach it, I disable the strategies. Why give it back? And you know what? Tomorrow I'll rinse and repeat, and I'll do the same exact thing again. And I just want to show you the week that this thing had. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not going to be every week. It just so happened that we had some great trades on crude oil. But this week, from the 27th to the 30th, The only reason this doesn't say 100% is because if it doesn't go to our second profit target, what happens is we have a 2 contract strategy. And once we hit our first profit target, the second profit target goes to break even. And if the price comes back and hits our break even, they don't consider that a winning trade. So other than that, you can see this was perfect. It was perfect. There's no losing trades here. And let me tell you, we've spent a lot of time optimizing the inputs, and we're going to be releasing this strategy. If you decide to come aboard with us, you're going to get instant access. We have it posted now in our Discord chat group. The chart template will be included. The strategy template, as always, is included. So this week I just showed you $3,000. So cumulatively, you could see on a cumulative of our entire portfolio. And now listen, we've got the ES, we've got the S&P 500 covered, we've got the Russell, the RTY, we've got gold. We refer to that as our golden goose. Now we have crude oil, and we also have NASDAQ. So you're getting 5 very powerful strategies on a variety of different instruments that all have the potential to really make a lot of money for you. In fact, the owner of our company is Mark Miller. Mark Miller recently acquired $2 million in funding with one of the very popular prop firms. And he has 20 $100,000 accounts. And now, out of a half a dozen of those accounts, he's pulling, I think it's a bi-weekly paycheck. I think it's every 2 weeks is what their rules are. He could start withdrawing out of that money that he's making in those funded accounts without risking any of his own capital. So I always get questions from our prop traders regarding trading funded accounts. Now, if you decide to come aboard today, and I hope that you do, we have unlimited VIP support. One of the first questions or concerns that I always receive is that you don't know NinjaTrader 8 or you're just not very good technically. Well, listen, put all of those fears and that worry to bed. Mr. Charles Sider, Luque, Sergio Rodriguez, myself, we're all have been working with NinjaTrader for at least 10 years each. We will share your screen. We're going to make an account for each one of your strategies. We're going to make sure it's running right. We're going to make sure that your system is set up perfectly, your entire workspace. So all that's going to be left for you to do, and I'm going to show you, is all you're going to have to do is check the little box to the side each day, and that system is going to trade and execute and manage the trades for you. And I just wanted to briefly show you, and I don't want to get, scare anybody because you really never have to learn any of this. These are the pre-formatted templates that you're going to get when you sign up. There's 6 of them. I've tested 100 of them, and I still continue to test them because that's our mandate. We want to deliver fresh strategies that are going to make you money. But you're going to have 5 or 6 templates that you'll just simply load up. We're going to load for you, and all of the parameters are going to be set. And that'll leave just one thing for you to do, and that's just enable the strategy by checking that box. So the unlimited VIP tech support, and I do mean unlimited. We have a Discord chat group that I wanted to show you that if you're having a problem, there's nothing more frustrating. And I've had a problem with my Ninja in the past and try to get tech support from them, and they send me back a response that, you need to have a degree in computer science like Sergio, and you got to do it yourself. That's never going to be the case here. We have a channel within our Discord chat group First, we have our general chat channel, where you're going to be able to communicate with our other traders. And our other traders are going to tell you, believe me, they're going to tell you when something's not making money, when they took a loss. You're going to hear about it. You're also going to hear what's working and what's making money. Sometimes even more important than knowing what's working is knowing what's not working. I'd much rather have somebody else make that mistake, and then I know what not to do. So being part of a community of traders, what I had referred to earlier, having power in numbers is very important. We have our resources channel. I always get new traders that are concerned. They don't know how to do this or how to do that. Well, listen, all of that can go by the wayside. We've got resources on top of resources that tell you how to use this system. Okay, daily results. This is really one of my favorites. This is where the community as a whole can post their results of how they've been doing. And you could see that this was my apex yesterday. I was up about $2,000, and you could see that our members, all posted their results that they made each and every day. So if you're ever having a problem, we have our tech support. It's problems and solutions. You simply put your name and number there. Charles has a Calendly link. I have a Calendly link, and we'll be on your computer within an hour or two to help you fix it. Prop traders, we've got a whole resource channel for you. We have the technical and our strategy optimization. So we've got a great Discord server that you're going to be a part of. If you decide to come aboard today, you're also going to receive our masterclass modules on how to build your own strategies. We take you through each parameter of the strategy parameters, every single input. We show you the inside tricks that we use when we make the strategies, and we give you all of the knowledge to be able to do it yourself. Now, most people don't want to do it yourself, and don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have to do a thing. It's all going to be handed to you on a silver platter. But we do have some techies that like to get under the hood, and they like to understand it, and they want to build their own. And for those people, man, have we got some good information for you. So this was a very recently for Thanksgiving. We were talking about Thanksgiving. This is one of our members, Dan T, one of our favorite members. Thanksgiving week, you could see his profit cumulative between all of the strategies, just under $4,000. I mean, can you imagine yourself trying to trade 5 different instruments in a fast-moving market all at once, and making split-second decisions and being able to make throughout the whole week $4,000? It's very difficult. I mean, you really have to be in the zone. I always refer to Michael Jordan being in the zone. You almost would have to be the Michael Jordan of trading to be able to trade 5 instruments simultaneously and be able to put together those type of numbers trading 2 contracts. And the reason I keep saying 2 is because all of the results that I've shown are on 2. But what if once we gain some equity and we start to scale up and we start to trade 3 or 4 or 5, and these numbers start multiplying? It's really exciting, and it really gives us the opportunity to fulfill those dreams that we had when we first started trading. And that's the excitement of the AI Auto Trader. So I want to make a special holiday offer for you. I'm almost running out of time. What we're going to do, we're doing something special for the holidays. What we're doing is site-wide, not only for the AI Auto Trader, but let's stick with the AI Auto Trader. What we're going to do is we're going to include on our holiday special not only our full portfolio of automated strategies, but we're also going to include all of the chart templates. So you're going to be able to have every single one of those templates for your trading charts. So you'll have those entry signals to see. If the strategy takes a trade, you'll see it right on your charts. So you'll have the discretionary and the automated strategy templates. It's our 50% off holiday sale. The monthly, it's really on our annual memberships. For our monthly offer, you're going to use coupon code SAVE200, and it's going to be $4.99 per month. $4.99 per month. Now, Dan Tomaselli, remember, he made 3,000 or 4,000 in a week. Okay, so playing $4.99 a month would be very much well worth it. But the offers get better. Okay, for the quarterly plan for 3 months, if you take the 3 months and you multiply the $4.99 times 3, well, it's about $1,500. Well, that's almost cut in half. With the quarterly plan, it's $8.99 a month. $8.99 a month. And the best value and our most popular value is going to be the annual. The annual is $17.99 for the entire year. If you divide $17.99 by 12, it's going to give you $150. So for $150 a month, you're going to be able to have this entire portfolio of strategies, everything that I've just gone over for the entire year. You're going to be trading with us. If you have a funded account, if you have a prop account, not only are we going to get you funded, we're going to keep you funded. Okay? Use coupon code Happy Holidays, and you're not going to pay $34.99, which what it normally goes for. And it's still at $34.99. It's a good price. It's going to go right now for our holiday special at Traders Corner. The price is $17.99 for the entire year. And I just want to very briefly just show you and let you know that this holiday season, listen, we love this time of the year. And I was saying in our Thanksgiving special, when my family got together, and I've been to other Thanksgiving gatherings and I've seen the same thing done. And it's really a season to show our gratitude and to talk about, the things we're grateful for, the blessings that God has given us throughout the year. And I have to say that our members, from a business standpoint, are really what we're most grateful for. Because without you, there wouldn't be an us. So this holiday season, to show our appreciation to our community of traders, we've put together really our most enticing offers that we've ever made. And today's offer, the 50% off on that annual, it's designed to empower you with our most powerful tool at a highly discounted price. And I'm going to just escape out of here because I want to show you our new website. Our new website, the 50% discount is site-wide. We just launched a brand new website that has just an incredible members area. If once you check out, it's going to instantly give you access to our members area. You'll be able to manage your subscription. You'll always be able to go back and see the training tutorials, the downloads of your trading system. The vendor licensing is all in there. It's really a fantastic website. And these here are the trading systems. Down below, the option services. And then we have our live trading rooms, testimonials, our recent YouTube videos, and a chance to get our coupon codes. So I just wanted to show you, last but not least, is if you decide to come aboard on this AI auto trading system, and I know Brock or Rob will put this link in the questions box or the chat panel. But you can see here, in order to check out, you're going to come to this page, and if you click on the annual option, what you'll do is up here. Let me log out. Oh, I am logged out. Okay. So what would happen is I've already applied the coupon code. So the coupon code has been applied, it looks like. Let me see if I can put it in. So once you put the coupon code in up top and you fill in your information, you'll see that it drops down to $17.99. Now that's not just $17.99 this year, okay? What we're doing site-wide for this special is we're locking you in to 50% discount on all future renewals. So next year or the year after, and God knows what inflation's doing to us all, you're going to be fixed in to Black Friday Christmas pricing. Okay? So no matter how high this inflation goes or the prices go, all of your renewals will be in at that the lowest price in company's history. And that's important to know. Okay? And that's site-wide for our annual memberships. So I'm just going to see, I know my time is up. Let me just see if anybody has any questions. Let me take a quick brief look. I don't see any cost. That might not be me. Thanks for everything. Oh, you're welcome, Larry. Does this trade micros? Yes, this absolutely does trade micro accounts. Yes, you can trade this in a retirement account. Can you use any type of bars? Yes, in the strategy, in the parameters of the chart templates and the strategy templates, you can change the settings and inputs for any time frame that you want to trade on. So with that being said, I want to once again, well, before I do that, I just want to ask you, I don't want to take up any more time. And 45 minutes is a very brief time to talk about this. Our discounted offer is valid through Sunday. And if I didn't get a chance to answer your question, or you didn't post a question, but you still have a question or two, if you put your name and phone number in the chat box, just put your name and number in. Myself, I'm going to give you a call. If not today, then tomorrow. And I'll help answer any questions or concerns that you might have. Okay, and this will also guarantee that pricing that I had mentioned earlier. Okay, so put your name and your number. Jeff asks, do people in the Discord share strategies they have made? Yes, absolutely. One of our channels in Discord is a collaboration channel, and we call it our bullpen. Our bullpen is where people share the strategies that they've made that are working well. Good question, Jeff. So listen, I want to say thank you. I want to wish you and your families a blessed holiday season. I want to thank you, Right Line Trading, and I want to wish everybody much success in their future, in their trading journey. Thanks for listening, everybody. God bless you.
Hey, thanks for being here, Rory. Those strategies look amazing, and I've been hearing that automated strategy's been crushing it lately. Congratulations to you and the team over at Right Line Trading. Ladies and gentlemen, if you struggle with human error, over trading, inconsistent results, and blowing out your proper live accounts, then Mr. Rory Powers over at Right Line Trading has a solution for you to get funded and stay funded and get withdrawals. You can learn more by clicking on one of the links in the chat box. Thanks again, Rory, for making such a generous holiday offer to our audience today. We hope you and your family have a blessed holiday season. And if you don't mind, you should put me in the chat where the people with the strategies share them, because I have one I'd like to share as well.
We'd love to have you there, Rob. Thank you.
But ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our online trading summit. The staff at Traders Corner wants to thank you all for joining us today. It's been an information-packed event, and we hope you all enjoy the holiday season. The replay will be on our YouTube channel, which I'm going to place in the chat link box in a second. I hope everybody has a great evening, weekend, everything. Thanks again for being here. Have a blessed everything.